Picture this. Most 20-year-olds are either cramming for exams or scrolling through social media, lost in a sea of memes and influencers. It's easy to get caught up in the daily grind and lose sight of what's really important. Now imagine where this path leads. You graduate, you get a job, you continue spending hours online, chasing likes and shares while your dreams of financial freedom seem further away than ever. You get caught in the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, always wondering how others seem to make it look so easy. But why does this happen? A lot of it comes down to a mindset that's been ingrained in us. There's this book called The 12-Week Year that talks about how people always seem to think the year is still long and that something can drastically change towards the end of the year. We procrastinate thinking we have plenty of time, and before we know it, another year has passed with little to show for it. This mentality keeps us stuck in a loop, always waiting for the perfect moment that never comes. But what if I told you there is a way to break free from this cycle? What if you could set yourself up for financial success starting right now? You don't have to follow the script that's been handed to you. There is a different path, one that leads to real wealth and freedom. I'm going to show you how by discussing 6 key principles that can help you get rich in your 20s. Starting with the first principle, accountability and time management. Imagine this. It's a Friday night, you've had a long week, you're sitting down to relax and start binge watching the latest hit series. And before you know it, the entire weekend is gone. We've all been there. But what if you use that time more wisely? In the book Atomic Habits, James Clear emphasizes the power of small, consistent changes. Start by evaluating your daily routine. Are you spending hours on social media that you could have spent learning something new or working on a side hustle? Prioritize activities that align with your goals. And take a tip from Cal Newport's Deep Work. Start setting specific blocks of time for focused, distraction-free work. These small shifts can make a massive difference. By managing your time wisely and holding yourself accountable, you're setting the foundation for financial success. So we've talked about time management, but let's dive into something just as crucial: mastering money and skills. It's not just about working harder, but working smarter. It's about understanding how money works and developing valuable skills that can make you rich in your 20s. Think about this. To get rich, you need to understand the flow of money. It's not just about earning, it's about making informed decisions. Imagine honing a skill that people really need and are willing to pay for. The more value you bring, the more you earn. My advice would be to focus on skills that can solve real-world problems. MJ DeMarco in The Millionaire Fastlane breaks it down into a simple equation: value plus scale equals wealth. It's all about creating something valuable and then scaling it to the next level. This could be a business, a product, or service. The value is what you offer, and the scale is how many people you can reach. This isn't just about saving a little here and there. This is about building something that can generate significant wealth. Then there's Rich Dad Poor Dad, which emphasizes the importance of financial literacy and investing in yourself. It's about understanding the difference between assets and liabilities and making your money work for you. This isn't just about getting by and playing it safe. It's about building real wealth and doing so fast. Remember, it's all about creating value. Think about learning skills that are in high demand, like video editing or content creation. With the rise of social media and online content, becoming a content creator can open up numerous opportunities. Time is the most valuable currency today. If you can capture people's attention like Alex Hormozi, who creates content everywhere and posts multiple times a day, you gain incredible leverage. The more people you reach, the greater your potential for success. When you understand money and master these in-demand skills, you are setting yourself up for financial success in your 20s. But here's the thing, having skills is just one part of the equation. You also need to choose the right vehicle to drive your success. This brings us to the third principle, choosing the right vehicle. Picture this, you're 18 years old, about to start college because your parents say it's the best path for you. 4 years of taking classes, studying subjects that don't light your fire, for a degree that might be irrelevant by the time you graduate. Now, imagine if, instead, you choose to become an entrepreneur. You spend those same 4 years reading business books, learning real-world skills, and starting your own ventures. After 4 years, the entrepreneur will be way ahead, and I'm willing to put money on it. In this fast-paced world, it's not just about working hard, it's about working smart. If you want to get rich in your 20s, you need to start learning and start doing so now. You are only limited by what you know. So choose the right vehicle that drives you towards your goals and not someone else's. Alright, this brings us to the fourth principle, which is going all in. Gary Vee nails it. If you are in your 20s, you have to be relentless. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is often just the willingness to go all in. Stop waiting for the right time, because that time is now. Your 20s are the time to build, to take risks, and to make mistakes while you can still afford it. Become unstoppable. Now is not the time to get the job mom always wanted you to. This is not the time to maximize as much money as possible to buy a fancy new whip. Now is the time you need to realize you have about a 5-year window. For some it might be 3, for others it might be 8. But now's the time to attack the life you always wanted. And that leads us to the 5th principle, investing in yourself. Now, if you want to go all in on something, it's not just about working hard. It's about a constant growth and relentless self-improvement. When you invest in your own education and skills, you're essentially planting the seeds for your future success. Spend your time reading books and start watching educational content. And if you really want to take it to the next level, start watching your YouTube content on 1.5 speed. This is not just about gathering knowledge. It's about destroying limiting beliefs and unlocking your full potential. By investing in yourself, you're ensuring that you have the tools and mindset necessary to navigate and thrive in whichever path you choose. The 6th and final principle is starting today. None of this matters if you don't start today. Remember the book I mentioned at the start, The 12-Week Year? It's all about creating a sense of urgency and making every day count. The book emphasizes that you don't need a year to achieve your goals. You simply need a plan and relentless execution. Set short-term goals and break them into actionable steps. And remember to track your progress weekly. This approach forces you to focus and to act with urgency. By compressing your goals into 12-week cycles, you eliminate the complacency that comes with thinking you have all the time in the world. Here's another crucial insight. Perfectionism leads to procrastination. Don't wait until you feel ready. Start today before you think you are ready and learn as you go. Here's the harsh truth. You've been programmed to be poor and to play by the rules of a system that was designed way before you were born. But if you want to escape this trap, watch this video. I'll see you in the next one.